All right, I recently got sent a great video from a doctor, Dr. Patel, and it piqued my interest because I deal with it. Cops saying that they arrested somebody for DUI because they had a green tongue. And because your tongue, whoops, your tongue turns green in color means you must have used cannabis, which is ridiculous. There's lots of things that can make your tongue turn green. I'm not going to bother you with Google it, what turns your tongue green, but listen to the explanation that Dr. Patel gives, because as she mentions, FSTs, DREs, which field sobriety tests, drug recognition expert, they use this as a way to try to get convictions for DUIs. It's ridiculous. Green tongue, no, it is not indicative of using cannabis. Listen to Dr. Patel and follow her.
Hi there, welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Patel, where I answer your questions about CBD, THC, hemp, marijuana, cannabis, you name it. Now, today I'm going to answer a question that I get asked often, specifically by attorneys, which is a green tongue an indication that a individual either recently or previously consumed marijuana? Okay, so I've had the privilege now of serving as an expert witness on several different cases, and this notion of a green tongue comes up often. So police officers notate either when they're doing the SFSTs or the DRE that they observed a green tongue on the driver. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you. There is no credible evidence, either scientific or medical, to indicate that a green film on the tongue or any sort of green discoloration of the tongue is indicative of marijuana consumption. And this is regardless of the method of consumption, okay? Now, the research, okay, quote unquote research that does exist is unsubstantiated. So let me walk you through some of it. So, an article published in the Journal of American Optometric Association in 1998 states that recent marijuana inhalation via smoking may lead to a greenish coating on the back of the tongue. But it does not reference any research to support this statement. And specifically in the article, it states that material that is not otherwise referenced is drawn from personal observations of the authors and from the instructor's version of the manual used to teach the DRE training course. Now, interestingly enough, there's a conflict of interest with the article given that two of the authors are law enforcement officers. Then, another article published in the Journal of Forensic Sciences, this was back in 2017, stated that the prevalence of a green coating on the tongue, it was of an unspecified color, amongst drivers with the presence of THC in their blood was found to be 96.2%. However, police officers noted a trend of a coating on the tongue which correlated to THC in blood, but no conclusions can be drawn regarding whether marijuana itself caused the coating on the tongue or it was some other cause. In addition, the article contains the following note. Authors all work for the Orange County Crime Laboratory, testifying on driving under the influence cases, specifically in regard to marijuana, which represents a possible conflict of interest. Okay? Now, furthermore, as recently as 2015, the drug recognition expert course instructor guide states, point out that there are no known studies that confirm marijuana causes a green coating on the tongue. Okay? In addition, green is the predominant color of most flowering plants, including cannabis, and it's due to the presence of chlorophyll. Okay? And what's important to note is that commonly consumed plants, including kale and spinach, also appear green due to the presence of chlorophyll. Okay, so the color green is attributed to chlorophyll. It's not an exclusive identifying factor, just to the cannabis sativa plant species. And in addition, even in my own experience, and I've been treating patients with cannabinoids since 2012, I have never observed nor have had any patients report the presence of a green discoloration on their tongue. So there you have it. An answer to the question, is a green tongue indicative of recent or previous cannabis consumption? All right, guys, I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please give this video a big old fat thumbs up below. Make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out on the next video. And if you know of folks who may find this information helpful, then please feel free to share this video with them. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.